Blood tests can make anyone nervous, but for Paul Konishi of Nanaimo, it's not a fear of needles or pain.
Every time I see a drop of my own blood, I think contagion. Be careful.
Paul is HIV positive, a diagnosis he got 22 years ago, at a time when he was working in the restaurant industry.
I was so scared of contagion and of cutting myself at work or doing, anything like that. I just gave it all up.
Lots has changed since Paul tested HIV positive, says Dr. Mary Winder.
Well, of course, 20 years ago, HIV was a fatal disease, and it was a matter of surviving till you die.
Over a 6-week period in the middle 90s, I went to 30-odd funerals.
Hi.
Now it's a chronic disease, well controlled, and people live almost a full lifetime with the disease if they take the medications and follow up with their doctors.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
But taking medications can cause severe side effects. Paul went on and off various drugs over the years.
I think that's kind of a pattern of behavior for a lot of us. We just get to a point where we can't take the side effects and then just stop.
The medications are complicated, but when the medications are working, the disease is under good control. So our job here is to encourage people to take their medications, to find the right medication that works for them.
People say it's a chronic disease, like it's dealing with diabetes or something like that, and it's just not. It's just not. It's like dealing with being on chemotherapy or anti-rejection drugs for the rest of your life.
Paul is currently taking a cocktail of drugs that he says is working quite well, and the medication isn't the only thing that's changed over time.
We're in a much better position today to move forward. Back then, back in 89, when I got diagnosed, there was so much bigotry. There was so much fear.
Exciting news about HIV in the last year revealed that the disease could actually be eradicated, in theory, if everyone was to get tested.
If we were able to identify everybody who has it and offer them and get them on treatment. Once a person is on the right treatment for them, they're no longer contagious.
A rapid HIV test is offered at the AIDS Vancouver Island Health Centre, where results only take 60 seconds. Nurse Anna Van Wiltenberg says an appointment is not necessary, and she's happy to make time for anyone who wants the test.
It's my hope that, that HIV tests become more normalized. I think it's interesting that they're just not included on, maybe your general physicals with your doctor. Anybody who's having sex is at risk. So, it's my hope that this becomes an everyday thing and that people will come and get tested.
And if the results are scary, come talk to us. We can support you.
I want people to know that this is no longer a death sentence. I want people to know that the most painful thing is when you mention you're positive and people look away. I want them to know that this isn't a gay disease. This is everybody's problem.
In Nanaimo, I'm Kelly Robinson.